prominent name featured in many anglers' arsenals is Shimano, and we're covering a lot here at the Shimano booth at ICAST 2025, and we have Max here showcasing some of their reels.
Yes, a lot new coming from Shimano here at ICAST 2025. One of the biggest things is the Talica. The Talica A series, we've seen the 12 through the 25 size, and now we have an updated 50 size in the A series and a whole new size, the Talica 40. This is completely new size and I'm psyched about it. I can't wait to use it. So what they updated to the 50 in the A size that's also in the 40 size is Infinity Drive. Infinity Drive is more winding power under heavy drag scenarios. So at 40 pounds of drag at strike, this 50 now has up to 40% more winding power than the previous generation. So that's going to be a huge difference for guys fighting big fish on the 50 and the 40. So the 50 and the 40 are the same size, palm side, handle side. The diameter of them is the same size reel, just the 40 is narrower. So a narrower spool on it. A new feature also in the A series is X-Protect. So that's better salt resistance, better water resistance, a labyrinth system with grease, channeling water away from important parts of the reel. A few cosmetic differences to the new Talicas is it's a smaller reel overall, so you're able to palm these reels easier. So guys using them on smaller rods, it's gonna fit in your hand better. The lug difference, this angle here, the lug's moved back a little bit to the smaller angle, so the line won't catch on it as easily. And for service, the screws here are no longer Phillips head, they're Torx, so they won't strip out on you.
So really these new sizes are made for comfort, getting a bigger fish in faster, and they're very durable and cosmetically very pleasing to look at, and
Absolutely.
That's one thing I love about Shimano. And then my favorite spinning reel with Shimano is the Stella, and I'm so stoked to talk about these ones too.
Yep.
So let's check these ones out. They're beautiful.
Stella SWD, available now in 8,000, 10,000, and 14,000 sizes. Stella has always been at the top of all spinning reels, and they just somehow keep making it better. So for the 8,000, it's available in a high gear and a low gear, power gear, HG and PG. The 10,000 is a PG, and then the 14,000, as always, is an XG. That's the fastest of them all. All three sizes put out 55 pounds of drag. So it's unbelievable. And the updated drag system in sizes 10,000 and up is called XX Tough Drag. So what that is an additional drag washer to the top of the spool. So it's going to dissipate heat better on those long runs and be more durable over time. Another change to the gearing system is Infinity Cross. So the main gears are going to be 1.5 wider teeth. So it's going to be more gear durability over a longer period of time, providing more, spreading the load over a wider surface area. And then one of the first things you'll notice about when fishing these reels is it's a slower oscillation system. So the spool is going to move slower up and down. This is called Infinity Loop. So what they did is put a 2-speed line winding system with asymmetrical worm gear in here. So it lays the line at a much flatter angle. So what that'll do for the angler is increase casting distance. The way that it comes off the spool, you're going to be able to get a lot further cast off of it. It's going to prevent the braid from digging into itself on hard runs under heavy drag, and less drag spikes when the line's at the high and low part of the spool on long runs. So everything about this has just been upgraded, and just when you think Stella can't get better, it does.
It does. It never fails to surprise me, and this is going to be very popular for our tuna guys up on the Northeast. And when can we expect to see both of these reels hitting the shelves at our tackle shops?
So the 10 and 14,000 sizes are being shipped. I'm not exactly sure about the Talica 8 and the Talicas and Stella 8. I can get an exact answer for you on that, but hopefully by this season.
Okay, so yeah, definitely grab up the Stellas and then keep an eye out for these Talicas. These are both going to be excellent reels for our Northeast anglers. So if you're looking to take that beautiful Stella and pair it up with an awesome rod, we have the Ocea Plugger Unlimited. So Max, give us a scoop on this awesome combo to bait.
So Shimano's new flagship popping rod, the Ocea Plugger Limited. This rod is the peak of all popping rods, and my first time using this, I was blown away by the casting performance of it. The first cast I made of it, I couldn't believe how far it went, and then I'll get into line slap, but the line doesn't slap the blank when you cast it. And that comes from Shimano's X-Guide touch-free titanium guides. So these are Shimano's proprietary guides, the first 3 guides on it. What this does is they're made specific sizes to the Stella, made at very specific angles. Everything about them is done by Shimano, and what that does is increase casting performance. When you cast, the way that the line comes off the spool and through these guides, there's no more line slap. So I didn't really understand what they said that until I used it, but normally when casting, the braid is coming off the spool and hitting the blank, and it gives you a vibration in your hand and reduces casting distance. No longer with these rods. So it's really incredible. Aside from the guides, the blank technology has Spiral X Core, which is a nano alloy resin mixed with carbon tape wrapped on the inside of the blank, and then High Power X, which is carbon tape wrapped on the outside of the blank. What that means for anglers is a lighter, stronger rod. You're able to fight fish at heavy drag at high angles, putting more pressure on the fish and less pressure on you. Also prevent the blank from twisting, so that doesn't lose power, and increase casting distance and accuracy. This has a carbon CI4 plus reel seat, so very light, very sensitive. These are available in 4 models. All of them are 8'3", ranging from a medium to an extra heavy.
And when can we see these hitting the shelves?
They should be out by this season.
Beautiful. So run and gun tuna guys, consider comboing up the Stella with the new Ocea Plugger Limited. Thank you, Max.
Of course.